Well, welcome into Tier 2, week number 7 of the Dirt Midget League. Night tier at Fairbury Speedway. Drivers getting their hot laps on the board as of right now here. Elijah Strum currently at a quick time as of right now. Returning back into here tonight. So we'll see what he'll be able to do here. Elijah Strum quick time. Dalton Strum second, quick. Third, quick. Caleb Frazier fourth, quick. Gonna be Cody Strum here. Got all Strums in the night tier at Fairbury Speedway. Gonna be an interesting track. It is leader on top, so that's gonna make the racing even more dicey tonight tier. Sixth, quick. Gonna be Dylan Budnick out on track here. Take it on board here with him real quick in hot laps. You can see him rolling in the bottom groove right now. Actually, a little bit of a slider line here. Battling out with another driver. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight here on Legend Racing TV, and thank you to the Dirt Midget League for choosing Legend Racing TV to do the broadcasting of their series. Another shout out to Tier 2 Spicy Gringos Barbecue for sponsoring tonight's race here for week number 7 of the Dirt Midget League. So shout out to Spicy Gringos Barbecue for being a sponsor of tonight's race and the action here. Oh, I'm thinking Elijah Strum's going to hang on to the quick time here for hot laps tonight. Landon Falkenberg going to be out on track ninth quick as of right now here for his hot laps. Well, Landon Falkenberg still ninth quick here. Caleb Frazier out on track in that 47 speed shot ride. Car number 1 machine. Well, working the cushion in 1 and 2 up there. Getting used to the wall without us here in the Dirt Midgets. Can't drive it in overly hard. Kind of got to back it into the corner almost a little bit. Get it to rotate just how you want it. Especially in 3 and 4, a little bit more on 1 and 2. But the slicker the track gets, a little bit easier it'll be. Rolled top as some marbles move up a little bit here. Mason Jagger going Tibby, 5th quick as of right now. Here heading out onto the racetrack in the Twisted Speed setup shop. Car number 83 machine. Well, they got 2 minutes left here of hot laps. You figure out setups and everything. Get the car that's the way dialed into here before we head into qualifying. Big wheel stand here from Caleb Frazier off turn number 4. Tried to hold on to it there, went sideways. Gonna get it back going though. Once again, thank you to everybody tuning in tonight here on Legend Racing TV, enjoying the broadcast here tonight at Fairbury Speedway in the Dirt Midgets. Well, Dylan Budnick gonna be 6th quick out on track here. Landon Falkenberg going to be 9th quick. Chris Olsen 10th quick. Riker Griggs going to be 11th quick here. Nope, Dylan Budnick still 6th quick. Caleb Frazier going to be 3rd quick here in car number 1 machine. Well, Dylan Smith Racing checkered flag going to be in the air here. Time now for qualifying for the drivers. Well, driver setting out on track here. Dylan Budnick going to be out on track now. Board car number 52 ride. Along with Mason Jagger heading out on track. Dalton Schrum out onto the racetrack. Along with Caleb Frazier here and Chris Olsen. Currently on board here with the number 1 machine of Caleb Frazier. Gonna go quick time on the first lap here with an 11.963. See if he improves this lap. Popping a little bit of a wheelie there off turn number 4 with that little bit of a bump that there is. Caleb Frazier back quick time now here over Dalton Schrum with an 11.944. That different groove there that time. Back to the inside groove here for the final lap. Coming around off turn number 4. Trying to take back that quick time. See if he'll do it or not. Caleb Frazier back quick time here with an 11.874. We'll stand here for Landon Falkenberg off turn number 2. Elijah Schrum currently 2nd quick here up to the top shelf. Cody Schrum going to be 4th quick. Elijah Schrum quick time here with an 11.849. Alexander Bost out on track here, going to go 5th quick now. Dylan Budnick going to be 6th quick. Mason Mock 7th quick now. 8th quick going to be Mason Jagger. 9th quick Chris Olsen. 10th quick is going to be Landon Falkenberg. Here at Fairbury Speedway, Alexander Bost finishing up his qualifying here. Caleb's definitely been fast past 2 weeks here. Well, everybody is qualified here other than Riker Griggs, but I don't know if he's going to qualify tonight here. Definitely going to be an interesting night here. At Fairbury Speedway. Well, driver's going to get redded up now. Well, heat race number 1, starting lineups are going to line up like this. Starting off on the hammer here. Board car number 13 machine's going to be Elijah Shrum. Starting us outside, aboard car number 8S is going to be Dalton Shrum. Starting 9, Tim here. Board car number 128 is going to be Alexander Boss. Starting us outside in Twisted Speed setup shop. Car number 4 machine is going to be Mason Mock. Starting 9, Tim. Board car number 11 is going to be Chris Olson. And as outside in car number 4 is going to be Riker Griggs. For your heat race number 1 starting lineup. See you at Fairbury Speedway. Well, driver's going to be doubled up. I see here, Elijah Shrum getting ready. Off of turn number 4, going to turn heat race number 1 loose. Here we go for Dirt Midget Series. Heat race number 1 going to be underway for week number 7. Down the back, straightaway 3 wide, fellow right slide into turn number 3. Dalton Shrum hard into the wall, up and over here off of turn number 4. Going to land on all fours, going to continue underway here, but the yellow light's starting to come on. Dylan Smith Racing. Caution flag going to be out here. Fish flag sponsor of Legend Racing TV. Take a quick peek here at the Good Trucking instant replay. We went through 1 and 2. Battled here in the 3 and 4. Then Dalton Shrum's driven in a little bit too hard there. Got the wall. And went up and over. Well, gonna get ready though. Green lights are back under on here for heat race number 1. Dirt Midget's going to be back underway here. 3 wide down the back straightaway there for the runner-up spot into turn number 3. Elijah Shrum to the inside of Alexander Boss. 3 wide down my front straightaway with 7 to go. Working through 1 and 2 here. Down the back straightaway. 3 wide once again. Still leader on stops here, even in the heat races. Down the front straightaway, Alexander Boss still holding off. Down the back straightaway, but Mason Mock now on the inside. Groove looking for the right slide job here off turn number 4. Now Elijah Shrum back to the right slide with 4 fingers and a thumb in the air. 5 to go halfway through heat race number 1. Down the back straightaway. Coming around here. Alexander Boss thought about going for a slide job. Had to back on it though as he wasn't fully cleared. And Dalton Shrum back up to that 3rd place spot. Down the back straight away into turn number 3. Coming around, Dalton Shrum got the infield track tires, got turned around. Going to try to get it back going. Struggling though. Green lights are going to stay on as of right now here. Coming around, the set of popsicle sticks are in the air. 2 to go this time by here for heat race number 1. Elijah Strum still going to be out front. Second, Alexander Boss. Third is going to be Chris Olson. Fourth, Mason Mock. Fifth, going to be Dalton Strum. Dylan Smith racing, 1 to go, going to be displayed here down the back straight away for the final time into turn number 3. Coming around off turn number 4, who's it going to be? Drag race to the line, give it to Elijah Strum. Second is going to be Alexander Bost. Third, Chris Olson. Fourth, Mason Mock. Fifth is Dalton Strum. For your heat race number 1 unofficial results. We got heat race number 1 official results on screen here. I guess that ain't gonna work. Apparently. But heat race number 2 gonna get him rid of it up here. Well, here's how heat race number 2 going to wind up. Starting off on the hammer in the 47 speed shop. Car number 1 machine is going to be Caleb Frazier. Starting as outside aboard car number 69 is going to be Cody Schrum. Starting my Tim and Twisted Speed setup shop. Car number 52 is Dylan Budnick. Starting my Tim and Twisted Speed. Number 83 is Mason Jagger. And out back on the field for heat race number 2 aboard car number 21 is going to be Landon Falkenberg. For heat race number 2 starting lineups. Still leader on stop, and 10 laps going to be the distance still here for heat race number 2. Well, off to number 4. Caleb Frazier going to bring heat race number 2 underway. Here they'll go to work into 1 and 2. Caleb Frazier on the top shelf. Going to give him the big old top down the back straight away. Car around here on the number 52 machine. Perfect 360. Keeps him green and Dylan Budnick here. Battle still for the race lead. Mason Jagger to the inside, backed out of it. Caleb Frazier still tubbing around the outside. Coming around here with 8 to go. Quarter panel there. Right rear, I should say. From Mason Jagger to Caleb Frazier. Caleb around, gonna get it back going. Down the back straight away. Still side by side here for the race lead off turn number 4. Down the front straight away now. Cody Schrum to the race lead into 1 and 2. Mason Jagger gonna manage to tub around him though. Down the back straight away. Coming around. 6 to go this time by for heat race number 2.
The yellow flag is out.
Well, first caution in heat race number 2 going to be out here. Caleb Frazier and Landon Falkenberg got together, I believe. That's that thing here. That was the initial incident. Then Landon Falkenberg worked down the back straight away. Kind of biked up a little bit there from the ruts and pushed off from the corner and got in another driver. Well, gonna get stacked back up here. Caleb Frazier, race leader on the restart. And car number 1 machine. Well, getting ready. Off turn number 4, green lights. They're gonna be back on.
Green flag, green flag.
5 to go here, down the back straight away. Mason Jagger now to the inside of Caleb Frazier for the race lead. Mason Jagger going to stick it to the inside groove here. Now he'll take over the race lead into 1 and 2. Going to move up to the top shelf as he has to. 3 wide, down the back straight away for the race lead into turn number 3. Caleb Frazier, another slide job here off turn number 4. Now he'll go back to the race lead. Into 1 and 2, Dylan Budnick on the bottom groove here. Now he'll go to the race lead down the back straight away. Caleb Frazier does inside. Another big slide job there. And by Mason Jagger at the same time here down the front straight away. 3-car battle for the race lead. Coming around here off turn number 4, the Dylan Smith Racing, 1 to go. Going to be displayed one more time around for heat race number 2. Down the back straight away into 3 and 4. Coming around here off turn number 4. Slide job by Mason Jagger. Drag race to line, and it's going to be Caleb Frazier at the line. 2nd, Dylan Budnick. 3rd, Mason Jagger. 4th, Cody Schrum. 5th was Landon Falkenberg. For your heat race number 2. Official results here. Time now for warm-ups. Nope, driver's gonna head out on track here shortly for their warm-up laps. Well, a heck of a good race so far tonight here for the Dirt Midget League. Week number 7. Testing to see what the 40-lap A main event is going to bring for us tonight here, especially with that leader on stop. Live Strum out here toting the left front tire there. That number 13 machine coming out from the corner. Got it way up high there off turn 4. Till he's add that extra fuel for the A main. Get the feel for it. Probably going to see some extra wheelies tonight here. With the extra wheelies drivers will need 440 laps. Lays down the rear end on these quite a bit. Well, Riker Griggs out onto the racetrack in the FK Rodden's car number 4 ride. Number 21 machine, Owen Falkenberg. In Speed Secrets car, number 21 machine going to be 6th quick out onto the racetrack here. Once again, another shout out to Spicy Gringo's Barbecue for sponsoring next race here. The official sponsor for week number 7 of the Dirt Midget League. We appreciate them for helping put on payouts and everything. You can see at the bottom of your screen, Fudge Racing TV's upcoming broadcast events here. Will be taking place shortly this upcoming week. Well, live some quick time here for warm-ups. Well, unfortunately, had a mishap here. So they are going to reuse the new one. Gonna be just featured with the starting lineups. They're going to get that going here. We'll join that shortly. And with that being said here, going to step aside for just a minute here on Legend Racing TV. We'll be right back. Well, we're back here on Legend Racing TV. Currently waiting for the race to go up shortly here. Thank you to everybody that stuck around here on Legend Racing TV. We appreciate it. I believe it's just taking a second for the race to go up for some reason. But thank to all sponsors here at Legend Racing TV as well that help put on help support the broadcast. Diverks and Asphalt, Long Specialties, Rose Designs, One Speed Shop, Black Sheep, Speed Labs, just all of the many ones that I'm forgetting. Thank you to them all. We appreciate it, and thank you for the support here on Legend Racing TV and W Energy Drinks. No, race should be up here. Get loading into that here. Well, back into here now. Driver's going to laps on the board. Well, Mason Jagger going to be quick time here. Dalton Schrum going to be 8th quick out on track as right now here. Cody Schrum out on track as well. And car number 69 machine. Well, number 83 machine, Mason Jagger, quick time still here. Cody Schrum 3rd quick. Dalton Schrum going to be 3rd quick now. Cody Schrum 2nd quick. Live Schrum out onto the racetrack here. Anselmo, car number 13 machine. Checkered flag is going to be in the air here. Time now for the main event. They're getting a lineup situated. Unfortunately, our lineup's not going to be 100% correct, just from my racing ones, so, and they're lining it up from last race. By the looks of it, last time I'm going to be starting on the pole. Caleb Frazier 2nd, 3rd going to be Alexander Bost. 4th, Dylan Budnick, 5th going to be Cody Schrum, I believe, here. Mason Jagger 6th, 7th is going to be Dalton Schrum. 8th, Mason Motkin. 9th is going to be Landon Falkenberg. By the looks of it, here for the main starting lineup.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Or roughly around there.
Green flag, green flag.
Nope, not going to go green just yet here. Poor driver died out on track. Now I believe we're going to get ready here. Well, Legendary Sing TV, it's time to sit down and hold on to your seats because the Dirt Midgets are going to turn them loose here for the Dirt Midget League week number 7. They'll be underway here, 40 laps, going to be the distance. Down the back straightaway, Caleb Frazier wasting no time to go straight to the race lead here. The 13 of Elijah Schrum immediately to the inside with the slide job. Drag race to the line. Caleb Frazier going to lead him to complete lap number 1. Down the back straightaway. Caleb Frazier trying to move up to the top shelf here. Has to do with being leader on top. Down the front straightaway. Now Mason Jagger, new race leader at the line into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. 3 wide down the back straightaway for the race lead into turn number 3. Mason Jagger went sideways there, got caught up with another driver there, Dalton Schrum. They're going to straighten it out. Green light's going to stay on here. Real close there for Alexander Bottillion Field Track Tires, or sorry, Mason Mocktillion Field Track Tire. They're coming around here with 35 to go. Down the front straightaway, Dylan Budnick. Going to slide it right across the nose there of Caleb Frazier for the race lead. Slide job by Elijah Schrum. 3 wide for the race lead down the front straightaway. Into 1 and 2. Dylan Budnick still in the lead. Emile's going to come on. For the first Scotch Night here. For Chris Olsen. Went around down the back straightaway. And up and over into the wall. Here on the Kid instant replay. Well, driver's going to get stacked back up shortly. Get ready to go back underway. Caleb Frazier going to be the race leader on the restart. Some of the drivers there keeping a little bit of heat in the tires. Well, doubled back up here, getting ready. Caleb Frazier setting a little bit faster pace speed off. Turn number 4, hammer is back down.
Green flag, green flag.
33 to go into 1 and 2. Caleb Frazier up on the top shelf, down the back straightaway. 3 wide for second off into turn number 3. Dylan Budnick gonna have it. Down the front straightaway, Mason Mock on the inside groove here into turn number 1. 3 wide down the back straightaway once again. Caleb Frazier, whatever setup he threw on the thing, is working up on the top shelf of the racetrack here. He's starting to pull away, actually. His top maybe starting to come in a little bit. Down the back straightaway, Dylan Budnick still going to be on the bottom. Third, Elijah Schrum here. Fourth is going to be Mason Jagger. Battle off turn number 4 for third. Mason Jagger going to have it, but the lights are back on now. For Cody Schrum, I do believe. Yep, went around into turn number 3 there and backed it into the wall. Tried to get it back going quickly, but just not quick enough, unfortunately. Well, they haven't disappointed yet, that's for sure here. Current race leader going to be Caleb Frazier. They're lap 12 of 40. Only 2 cautions here. Lead changes. Already 4 lead changes within roughly 12 to 13 laps here. A lot of lead changes already that early into the race. Caleb Frazier on the middle groove here. Green lights
Green,
back
green,
on. 30 to go, working into 1 and 2. Caleb Frazier going to lead him around the top shelf of the racetrack. Gillett's back on now. For Chris Olsen. Good truck instant replay here. They got together there off turn number 4. And got bottled up with one another. Well, doubled back up here. Getting ready, Caleb Frazier off turn number 4. Try this again down the front straightaway. Hammer is going to be back down. 29 to go into 1 and 2. 3 wide, 4 wide for the late seed. Down my back straightaway. Slide job there by Lystrom. Crossover by Caleb Frazier. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Now Dylan Budnick to the right lead. Down the back straightaway. Coming around here, still 4-car battle for the right lead. Down the front straightaway. A lot of them moving all over the place, switching through lines, trying to make passes down the back straightaway. Dylan Budnick to the inside. 2-pack slide job here off turn number 4. Well, popping a wheelie down the front straightaway. Crossover by Caleb Frazier, but Dylan Budnick will lead him with 26 to go. Now going to drop back here. Caleb Frazier now to the right slate at turn number 3. Now 5-car battle for the right slate off of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Who are going to get together? Yoicks are on. Oh, it'll look here at the Kid Truck Instant Replay once again. They all kind of got turned together there. Lystrom, Dalton, all them guys got caught up with one another. Alexander Botts got caught in there along with Mason Mock a little bit. Mason kind of drove through it there. Got a little bit lucky with that. Well, on board here with Caleb Frazier for yellow.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Well, pace truck slate's going to come back on now. Well, getting ready now.
Hang on, we're not going green.
In the late
not
once more
going
here.
green.
Believe waiting on Chris Olsen to come out of the pits here after getting some repairs done. Well, Caleb Frazier getting ready off to number 4. Dirt Midget's back underway here with the 24 to go. Into 1 and 2. Oh, Dalton Schrum tried to hold on to it there the best that he could. Went onto 2 wheels. Get a look at this real quick here. On the Kid Trucking Instant Replay. So way down. Honestly, I don't know how he didn't go up and over. I shouldn't even say 2 wheels. He was on 1 wheel for a majority of that. Somehow brought it back down onto all 4s, went hard into the wall there. Was fortunate to not completely junk the thing. Well, gonna go single file restart now here. Caleb Frazier. Green lights back on now. Well, coming around, battle for the race lead here off turn number 4, side by side to the line. Caleb Frazier still going to have it. Dylan Budnick to the inside, though, down the back straight away. There comes Alexander Botts along with Elijah Strum, trying to get back into the battle for the top 3. Down the front straight away. Elijah Strum now side by side with Alexander Botts. The lights are going to be on here for Mason Jagger. Was blinking in and out pretty heavily there. Went on 1-2 and went straight into the track there. Well, Pace Trucks lights back out now here.
Green, green, green.
Well, hammer back down. 20 and 20 to go halfway through the main event here. Down the back straight away. Off into 3 and 4, Caleb Frazier. Still going to lead him out front, down the front straight away. Second, Dylan Budnick to the inside groove here. Hold the inside in 1 and 2. Elijah Strum going to work in third. Fourth, Alexander Botts. Fifth, going to be Cody Strum down the front straight away. 18 to go now.
Caution, yellow flag.
It's back on tier, Mason Jagger. Something happened to him again, tier. Got the infield track tire and went up and over. I don't believe the Big Shark's light's gonna head back out this time by here. Do believe. Well, Caleb Frazier getting ready to try again here off turn number 4.
Green flag,
Dirt Midget's
green
back
flag.
underway. Elijah Strum to the inside here. Dylan Budnick off turn number 2. Down the back straight away. Coming around here into 3 and 4. Slide job by Elijah Strum for the race lead. Crossover by Caleb Frazier. 16 to go. Working through 1 and 2. Down the back straight away here. Another slide job by Elijah Strum. Crossover by Caleb Frazier. Straight back to the race lead. Third going to be Alexander Botts. Working the inside groove here. Trying to reel them both in for the race lead. Down the back straight away. Elijah Strum now trying out top shelf. Alexander Botts down the bottom. Now side by side for the race lead. Down the back straight away. Elijah Strum to the inside into turn number 3 here. Slide job for the race lead with 13 to go. This time by Caleb Frazier, still leading them with it. Down the back straight away into turn number 3. Oh, Elijah Strum there. Popped a big wheelie down the front straight away out from the rear tire of Alexander Botts. Down the back straight away. Coming around. 11 to go. Into 1 and 2 for this 47 speed shot number 1 machine. Still leading them out front here into turn number 3. Coming around. Full set of hands in the air. 10 to go this time by. New race leader. Give it to Alexander Botts that time by. Slide job again, though, by Caleb Frazier. Now here comes Dylan Budnick. 3 wide for the race lead to turn number 3.
Caution, yellow
Gillet's
flag.
going to come back on now here with 9 to go for Landon Falkenberg. Got the wall. Went up onto the side and then up and over. Well, staying back up here, Caleb Frazier is still race leader on the restart, I believe. Actually, no, maybe Alexander Bost. Yeah, Alexander Bost is going to be the race leader on the restart here.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Yeah, I would say so. It's probably pretty close to that, I would say. Oh. Well, pace truck slides back out here, back into the pits. Alexander Bost off turn number 4. Hammer is back down to your for the Dirt Midgets.
Green flag.
9 to go into 1 and 2. He'll go straight to the top shelf of the racetrack off turn number 2
flag
here.
is out.
It's back on now for Dylan Budnick around. Got the door panel there. Sideways. Came to a stop. Yep, and try it again here shortly.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
How was your day, though, Brandon? Yep, and try this again to your Alexander Bost off of turn number 4. Green lights are going to be back on now here. 8 to go. Window 1 and 2. Caleb Frazier to the inside. Slide job on the nose there. Maneuver, though. It's going to be Cody Schrum. Maneuver on there. He lights back on. It'll look here on the kid truck against it replay. Take a look at it. A lot of drivers taking tumbles tonight here, it seems. Was it? Talking about the one at Volusia? Well, getting ready. Off turn number 4. Green lights are back
Green flag,
on.
green
Oh, maybe
flag.
not. Dalton Strum got turned sideways on
Yellow
the
flag.
start there. He lights back on right away. Yeah, Buddy Kofoid won that Volusia race, didn't he? The sprints. Thought I just seen a post about that he won. He's a good driver. I've always liked Buddy Kofoid. A big block should be a good shoot at Volusia, I think. So who you think's gonna win this race, Brandon? You're guessing. Well, and skint here, Alexander Botst. Slow and steady, speed, green lights. Gonna be back on tier. 6 to go, window 1 and 2. Mason Mock gonna work in second, third gonna be Caleb Frazier.
The yellow flag is
It's
out.
gonna be back on now here. Dalton Strum and another driver got sideways there. Person that gets first, good guess. Really narrows it down a bunch, you know? Doesn't give you a specific person or anything.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Probably not tonight, Brandon. And tonight's not my night off. Well, pace trucks, lights, back out tier. Well, Alexander Botts getting ready. Off turn number 4, green lights are going to be back on tier. 4 to go, window 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Mason Mock. And drop back to third tier. Caleb Frazier to the runner-up spot off of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, 3 to go now. 3 to go, window 1 and 2 here. Dalton Strum on the bottom groove along with Elijah Strum trying to work up into the top 3 spot here. Down into turn number 3. Coming around. Set of popsicle sticks in the air, 2 to go down the front straightaway. Elijah Strum to the runner-up spot, but I think Alexander Bost has got a big enough lead out front that he's going to be able to hold on. Oh, he got the wall. Down the front straightaway. Now Elijah Strum going to lead him into 1 and 2. One more time around. Down the back straightaway here into turn number 3 coming around. The Dylan Smith Sing checkered flag is in the air. Drag race off turn number 4. Give it to Alexander Bost. Second, Elijah Strum. Third, Cody Strum. Fourth, Mason Mock. Fifth is going to be Caleb Frazier for your top 5. Unofficial results here at Fairbury Speedway. heck of a race tonight here for week number 7 of the Midget League. We look here at the official race results. Alexander Bost, Elijah Shrum, Cody Shrum, Mason Mock, Caleb Frazier, Mason Jagger, Dalton Shrum, Dylan Budnick, Landon Falkenberg, and running off your A-main results is going to be Chris Olson. For your official race results tonight here on Legend Racing TV. I have no clue who it was. I seen it too. Last second there. Hey, you weren't supposed to mention it. You weren't supposed to see that. I'm just kidding. Hello? Discord's gonna do the thing. I had to make sure and check first. Oh, dang it. Who was gonna do it? I gotta figure out what's causing that. Just Discord itself, or what? No, waiting on him to redrag me up. Well, Alexander Bots, you ran a heck of a race tonight here, man, and you held on to parking in victory lane. How'd you do it?
Well, I mean, to be honest, car was a little overly tight there to begin with. Kind of just biding our time, waiting for the track to flick out a little more. By the end there, it seemed to be more of a battle of holding composure more than anything.
Like, get that 100%, man. But I guess you did that tonight here, and ended up being a pretty good race overall. I mean, everybody was throwing sliders there at the end, and you guys drag raced it to the finish there. Not certain exactly how close the finish was. I'm sure it was really close, probably close to 25 milliseconds. So, really close finish between you and Elijah Strum.
Oh yeah, Elijah's a good racer. Always a quick guy out on track. Good one to compete against.
Like 100%, man, and I'm assuming the later in the race that you got, the more fuel you burned off, the looser the car became, so I'm sure that helped you a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
That's typically how these dirt midgets work, because they'll start out tighter when they have more fuel in them, and then second that you get that burnt off and that extra weight, then it loosens up more. So that's always kind of an easy way to judge car if you need it to be a little bit tighter at the beginning of the race. So just add extra fuel sometimes, but overall it ended up being a really solid race tonight here, and good show between everybody.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
But you guys definitely put on a have a race tonight here. You drove it up 4 positions, so did some work and held on at the end, man. But is there, I guess, anybody you'd like to thank tonight here on the number 128?
Just my team, Twisted Speed, everything that they've done to help me out and put me in the position that I am today.
Like, will do, man, and being a really good race. So, congrats on the race win night here, Alexander Bost. Thanks for running the league, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Well, Elias Shrum, you parked it in second here, man. You tried best you could to get it done, but just fell a little bit short there coming to the line. How'd you do it?
Yeah, car felt great. Was stuck in the back for a while after that EOL call. Didn't mean to get in Budnick there. Glad to be back after those 2 last races from Cole's, the second race or first race, something like that. But car was on rails on bottom, and I just couldn't get it really going on how many yellows we had there. So, car felt really good though.
Wait, car looked pretty good out there tonight tier. It seemed like you could work pretty much majority of the grooves that you needed to tonight tier and be fast to just like kind of said in a way you ran out of time a little bit there, and you'll just have that, especially in these cars and on tracks like this.
Yeah, I race these cars a lot, but yeah, I'm just out here doing it for Maddox. He just passed away, and then you know setups that I built earlier. Just they're on dig, and then that's about it.
Like that, they clearly were tonight tier, man. That's definitely unfortunate there with Maddox Salmon. Having him pass away, it was definitely unfortunate. He was definitely a good up and coming racer, that's for sure. Always
Yep,
sad
thank you.
thing to see. But is there anybody you'd like to thank tonight here on 13 up to parking in second?
Uh, Dylan Schrum, he joined in here last minute. My setup, I got the thing on rails earlier today, and just practicing and just my mom and dad, stuff like that.
Like, well, do man, congrats on the second place finish. Thanks for racing the league, live stream.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, we're still figuring out the situation with third place here. Give them a second on that. Brandon, you gonna be on racing tomorrow night though? If you're still in stream here. Will do. Oh, if you're jumping on a few. Well, guess new interview for third night tier. But once again, shout out to Spicy Gringo's Barbecue for sponsoring week number 7 of the Dirt Midget League tonight tier. We appreciate everybody that tuned in here tonight on Legend Racing TV. That'll conclude the night tier. I'm your announcer, Mark Rose. Have a good night, everybody. Peace. I don't know 100% with that, Brandon. It could be, or depends on the situation.